I haven't been around for ages, and it's been a real sort of bit of time getting used to getting back into group, but now I'm into the swing of things. I thought I'd come on here and do a little bit of cooking. So tonight I was thinking I really wanted something really quick, easy to do. I'm one of these people that love pasta plain, not over the top. I like a little bit of sauce on it, and that is ticking the boxes for me. And I was flicking through this month's magazine, and they've got quite a bit in there about vegetarian stuff, and I've decided to make today, I'm looking at it because I can't remember what it's called, it's the rocket watercress and spinach pesto pasta. Now, it's got a little bit, few ingredients that are fresh, very easy to whiz up. It takes 40 minutes to cook, nice and easy. And what I love about it is if you want to, you can add different bits to it. So you could add some meat if you really wanted to, or some tofu, something like that, to keep it vegetarian still. So there's some it's a real good base, and I got a feeling it's going to taste nice, chilled as well. So next day for lunch would be brilliant. So to start this off, I do like to do a few little tweaks. So it's suggesting, or it's saying that to roast your baby tomatoes in a pan in the oven. I'm going to use some garlic fry light for this, because it's give it a bit more flavour really. For me, I love a bit of garlic, so I'm going to give that a spray. And then I've got some plum tomatoes here, baby ones from Iceland. Only a quid! How amazing is that? So I'm chucking them ones in. And then it's not quite 500 grams, so you need 500 grams. I've got some cherry ones as well. So I'm just going to put a few of those in also. I'm then going to add some dried basil, because I was doing a dish the other day, and I can't remember what it was, but you roasted the tomatoes first of all, and it suggested that you used dried basil with it, and to roast the tomatoes, and they come out beautiful. So it's worth having that basil in cupboard. I'm going to give it another fry, and then I'm going to put those into the oven. I'm just reading it so I know that I'm getting it right. 200 degrees in the oven until they are nice and soft. So about 23 to 25 minutes, and they'll be nice. So whilst the cherry tomatoes, baby tomatoes are in the oven roasting, I am going to get my pasta on. Now it does suggest that you can use shells, you can use big, sort of bigger pasta with I'm trying to think of the different, I can't say it, orchetti? Oh, I can't say that. Big pasta shells or things like that. They're going to really allow the sauce to get right into it, so that when you're eating it, it's really getting that flavour in mouthfuls. Now I like to get wholemeal pasta. I love wholemeal pasta. I know some of you don't. It's absolutely fine to eat the white pasta as long as it's dry. It's going to be sin free, and I look fusilli, because it really does, with all those sort of, as you can see, all those little lines in between and twists, it really soaks up the sauce. So 350 grams of let's get that in, of that pasta. Pop that in there, and pop that in with some water, and get that bubbling away and get it ready for. So it's now to get on to make the pesto sauce, and I broke my blender the other day, the glass jar that went on top, and I was like, oh, but you can still use things in your kitchen that are going to help make this work. So I have got in here, this is my smoothie maker. And what I've done is I've done it in little batches. So in here I have got a mixed bag, 120 grams of rocket and some watercress and some spinach, all in a bag. And I've blitzed half of it with a clove of garlic. And I also get these little things from Iceland. These are frozen herbs that you can have in your, obviously in your freezer, ready to use. So that was a small red chilli in there as well. A little teaspoon of red wine vinegar, okay, and then 150 grams of fat-free fromage frais. So you then put, what I've done is I've done it in batches, I've put it in there, and then I've added 15 grams of fresh basil leaves as well, so that's in there. Blitzed it up, and I've got to say it smells absolutely delicious. So I've got that ready. I've also got my pasta cooked, and I've got my tomatoes cooked. So now it's ready. So what I've tried to do is get it at a bit of a different angle so that I can show you what I'm actually doing in the glass bowl. So I've got my trusty wooden spoon here, and I've got my pasta. So that pasta has been drained and cooked, and I'm just going to tip that in to my glass bowl there. Now, then it says to add the mixture. This is, you couldn't get more simpler than this. So this is my pesto mixture that I've made up. So I'm just going to pour that in to the pasta there. Oh, I wish this was like smelly YouTube so you could smell it. It is, and the colour of it, look at it. Like, and all that is natural. There's no added colour in there at all. I can't believe how, it's making my mouth water, but how bright green that is. It's like, I don't know what it's like, but it is green. So I'm mixing that through now, and then getting all of that pasta coated. And it is quite a lot of pasta, and they have said that it serves 4 people. So what we're going to do is we're going to serve it. So that you know that you're getting your right portion sizes as well. Because sometimes, even though it says free food, we can overindulge. So what I do is a little trick. I've got my bowl here that I'm going to serve my dinner on now. And then I have 4 extra bowls, because I'm sure this is going to taste fantastic cold. So my plan is to have this for dinner as well, for lunch as well. So there's one lovely great big spoonful in there. And then I'm going to do exactly, I know I'm off a shot a bit, but I'm doing exactly the same in my little dishes for my, so they've got 1 each, for my extra portions that I'm portioning out. And then I reckon a little bit extra, and oh, it smells blooming lovely. Get all that juice out, and then be really careful because my pan is hot here. I'm going to put on the roasted tomatoes as well. Oh, that is just amazing. It's really making my mouth water. Now I just suggest that you can add some cracked pepper on top of that, which I'll probably do. And what I will also probably do is, I haven't had my healthy extra A choice today, so I'm going to add onto that some lovely Parmesan cheese. I wished you could smell it. It smells and looks delicious. So that there, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4 portions with that. And that has got to be super cheap meal as well. So that is your rocket, watercress and spinach pesto pasta. And it's on page 54 in your magazine this month, which is your November-December 2020. Hope you've enjoyed. Try it. I will let you know if it's nice cold, but it's got to be, because it is smelling delicious.